bring you another anime review. This time I'm doing it on Monster Musume, Everyday Life with Monster Girls, Episode 7, Everyday Life with Mon, or Mun, yeah, Mon, and Arachnid. Okay, or Arcane. But basically, this is a two-part episode, and we'll just get into important parts. Basically, we finally get all the characters from both the intro and the end credits. So, we meet Agent Smith-san's team, and it consists of a doppelganger, a zombie, a cyclops, an ogre. Is it an ogre or an orc? Yeah, an ogre. She's like big. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anybody, but I think I got everybody. And basically, you got the. I love that the Cyclops is it is like the sniper. I dig it. I dig the funniness of it. And basically, they're a squad that goes after criminals who are of the otherworldly species because humans can't harm them. That's part of the deal. So there are a bunch of not chicks. There are a bunch of female agents led by Smith, who they'll deploy them to take care of bad guys. I mean, in the beginning of the episode, we get a ridiculous group of orc who are into hentai manga and want certain hentai manga changed. So basically, they want more of them in it, banging chicks. They want to see more of that. They had very specific things and goals. But they had machine guns, and they're a little bit ridiculous, and they get taken out quite thoroughly by the Mon squad. And the second half of the episode, basically, Kimito gets kidnapped by by the new spider chick, and we saw her at the end of the last episode. She basically, and we get her backstory. She was given a host family, but they were disgusted by her. She's this large, really hot spider lady, and so they kind of sold her to the porn director guy, and she had enough of that dude, and she was curious about Kimito, so she wanted to go meet him, and so she kidnaps him, takes him to a warehouse. The girls are worried, and Smith's son's explaining that they didn't actually catch her, and basically there's some hilarity with them getting to know each other. And really, she's just hurt, and she's curious about him if he's really a nice guy or a douchey. But he's himself, and he's like, nah, she's like, there's a funny scene where a security guard goes to check on them, and she kind of pulls them in close so that they're quiet, and she notices that when she pulls him close, he gets a hard on, and she's like, oh, and she messes with him a little bit, and she like nibbles on his ear, and it's all fun and games. And she's actually starting to like him, but she's like, yeah, you only like the part of me that's human. She calls him out, and he's like, no, actually, I think your legs are pretty hot. And then, there's a whole joke about him having a leg fetish, and she joked about him being a virgin, and she was all about it. Then Agent Smith-san shows up with the crew, and they're like, oh, you assaulted that dude, and we're coming to get you. And he's like, oh, I did insult that dude, didn't I? Oh, man, I'm going to jail. She's like, I think they're after me. He's like, no. You get away. I'm going to handle this. Good luck. She starts cracking up. And then, Smith hears the voices inside, and she calls off the SWAT. And she realizes it's partially her fault, it may be her big plan, and Spider Girl talks her way into moving into his house, and that's how the episode ends. Now, it was fun. We're finally caught up with all the characters. Everybody's been introduced. On top of that, we have the final of the female rivals there. And, you know, she's an interesting character, and I dig her. She's darker than the other girls. You know, she's your badass rocker chick, you know what I mean? She's that metal chick in the group, and that can be pretty hot too. So I dig the dynamic now, and it's going to be interesting to see how the girls react. However, the next episode has to do with him getting sick, and apparently the disease the cold he gets can be spread to otherworldly people. I don't know. So that's going to be an interesting episode too. But I can't wait to see how the dynamic plays out, adding this final female to the thing, and just where we're really going with the inclusion of Mon to the cast of characters, and where Agent Smith's hit squad plays out. I mean, are they just another group of women that fall for him too, or you know what happens? So interesting, man. This one has been fun. I'm gonna give it a simple 4 out of 5. Thought it was fun. It would have been a 3 out of 5, but I kicked it up a notch because we finally got all the characters. So it's a lot of fun, and I definitely suggest to check it out. So that's enough out of me. Spoken enough. So click it up if you like it, comment if you must, and please, please, please subscribe if you can. And this is your buddy Alert Wolf signing off.